ekiriwo mu ggwanga Uganda, kooti eya Uganda esaze goyi negamba Mbu Service Award Mathias Mpuuga nsamba zibeewa ne banne Mbu nno zaali mu mateeka era mu Parliament yaziisa. Newa Mbu bino mbuzi n'ensimbi zalagirwa State House. General Museveni yalagira nti no ziteekebwe mu budget ya Uganda zobe Mathias Mpuuga ne banne oba munfunye. Kati nno okubanga kooti esaze bwekyo nti Museveni yalagira ziteekebwe mu budget ne ziteekebwamu era ne ziwa Mathias Mpuuga ne banne mwatulo ziba ntuufu zaali mu mateeka Mathias Mpuuga nsamba tubadde muno tukomerera wa bwerere. Kati nno ali n'azina gudikudde akuba Kyankyaliba azina Kalipuso agamba nze mmaze nabagamba temunsobola mukirabye ne Museveni antereddeyo akabega nti ssente yalagira zimpeebwe era ziri mu mateeka kati mwe mwali mubadde munvumira ki bulijjo. Ate tufune Mathias Mpuuga asaba kuba akubiddewo press conference essaawa zino ng'ayogerako eri eggwanga ng'ategeeza nga ye bwe yabagamba ngu ajja bbawangula nga mulowooza byamannyo wenu era Museveni ekintu amukoneddemu.
Today from High Court that hammered out a ruling from a complaint in form of a petition to the High Court that was lodged sometime in May this year, challenging the powers of the Commission and challenging the legality of the ex-gratia awarded to the former leader of the opposition and the 3 bank bench commissioners. As you might be aware, this matter has been in the public space, probably as early as the new year, and has required quite plenty of in the space in public media and private media. Everybody apparently had an opinion on this matter. Some opined politically, others legally, then the rest were simply rumor mongering. You're also aware that there are the citizens that challenged this matter. There were those in the anti-corruption court that withdrew the matter for reasons known to them. I'm aware of those who went to the leadership court tribunal. I don't know how far they are. I'm also aware there are other petitions to the inspectorate about the same matter. Today morning, we received the ruling of court on the matter, and in a way, it settles the dispute over powers of the Commission, the role played by Parliament and its attendant committees, as well as the executive in this entire process of budgeting and the entire activities that culminated into the ex-gratia award to the former leader of the opposition and the backup bench commissioners. There will never be consensus anywhere in the world on matters of finance, and that I agree. But they should never be used to undermine, to berate, to insult, to slander those who disagree with. That can only happen if we have the full knowledge and understanding of what we are addressing. In the impunity matter determined by court this morning, very clear that members of Parliament who have been agitating and making a lot of noise and occupying space were acting either deliberately to portray ignorance to the public, or actually they are ignorant about their duties. I have read the court determination to detail. I disagree with some areas of their determination, but I appreciate and agree with the key area of the determination of this matter, which is whether the Commission can lawfully do that, whether Parliament considered this matter through the right procedures and made a determination of the same. So we shall use that to now agree as Parliament as to how we do our business. Probably it offers education to members of parliament that neglect their duty and then want to appeal to the public through incitement and other forms of excitement of their own. Also, to note that probably this will put the petitioners in the right space. People have been asking why I have been personally quiet and left matters to take their course. It's because I believe in the rule of law. If people are petitioning, they have right to petition. If people go to court, they have right to go to court. And all these different agencies of government have a right to take a decision. Today we obtained one of the key decisions. I am sure it is going to impact probably other possible decisions that will obtain from that ruling. I thank you. Can I answer these questions? Then I can make a brief in Uganda. If there are questions. Yes. Yes, please.
Your submission, Namai Moses.
Yes, Mr. Namai.
Your submission, you have validated cases, instances where you disagree. Do you mind sharing with us where you disagree?
You know, court was very elaborate in its reasoning before hammering the final decision. But in one of the conclusions, I have a different view because in the wisdom of court, the clerk to parliament is at fault in how he named the ex gratia. It's a matter of a disagreement on nomenclature, on what should have called it, in the form, either form of chart of accounts. But he is not at fault legally because he was only doing his work. So if you do not find him at fault legally, you cannot find him at fault in the form of process. So if it was about me, I think for me, given the reasoning of court, the final conclusion on the role of the clerk, I disagree with the court respectfully. Probably it would have been done differently. Hopefully, the clerk, in his own, would probably consider asking court to reconsider that decision because it does not flow with the legal reasoning of court in this matter. Secondly, the clerk never deponed an affidavit before court, so you can easily say he was being condemned and had, and that is a violation of the Constitution. That's my area of departure with the way the matter was handled by court. Any other question in English?
What's the fate? I'm just on a big reading. What would be the fate of the current censure motion? Just in terms
I think the question of censure, the question should be probably put to the petitioners. But the last time I checked, the petitioners, some of them are lawyers, not just lawyers, but officers of court. I think they have a fair understanding of what this ruling really means to them. But I'm sure they should be educating each other, including those they have been lying to, that they were actually lying. I hope they'll be able to honestly come out and apologize to the country for misleading colleagues in Parliament. They were aware. They were actually alive to so many suits before court, including the several suits they instituted and withdrew, either instituted through other people and then withdrew them. Then they were reinstating others. So the petitioner should be able to explain to the country their next course of action, given that. But I'm sure they are mature enough and well-schooled to understand the implication of that. And hopefully, those that have been involved in slander and name calling will come out and apologize those they slandered.
Thank you. My name is just one question. My name is Sam.
Yes, sir.
But those that have been at the forefront of putting your name almost everywhere.
Yeah.
And a name comes with a lot of costs.
Yeah.
What actions are you considering against these people that have been at the forefront of getting your name?
Well, that is not for today, but I am giving them space to think their own personal integrity. I have been at pains because the biggest business has been my name. On my name, they have had lunch. Others have had bottles of waraji. Others have gotten wealth in slandering me. And I never rush anything. It's my time and space. I'll make a decision on what to do, because you do not wake up every day to become Mpuuga. Those slandering me, even if I give them another 50 years, they won't become half of me. So, but I'll give that time. And then, because there are very serious national issues now to deal with. While those issues obtain, I will ignore the side show, because there are people out there that are waiting for leadership from those who can offer it. And for me, in the interim, I'll give credence to the demands of our people, our common peoples. Offer leadership on very many dicey matters of governance in this country, so that we can common good is served. I care about my name. I care about my integrity. I also care so much about the direction of this country. I'm very sure those who have been slandering me have been partly using that to deter me from doing what they know I am capable of doing. I want to assure them that I am going on course to do what I think I am capable of doing in the service of alma mater, in the service of this dear land, to which I am obligated as a leader and as a citizen.
Don't you think there was a conflict of interest for you to be part of the very meeting that awarded you awards?
Namayanja, I want to guide you, my sister, to go and read the court ruling. That matter has been canvassed by court. But if you want to sit in my law class to teach you, I have no problem. But the matter has been canvassed by court, therefore it's been settled. I have nothing useful to add to the ruling of court on that same subject of conflict of interest. Please. Well, if this were a contest, but I know it was a matter of people who were trading spite, and therefore there's nothing like a victory. They only interfered with my progression and the intentions for which I had desired to drive the opposition agenda. You can agree with me that the opposition right now is almost not led. You know, you have people jumping around on everything and ending nowhere. So I want to go back to offering proper leadership other than jumping around on everything.
Kale, Mr. Leader, wewe kuleadinga mukuli enguzi. Kati nno omanyi bana basajja baloza situmanyi bufere bwabwe. Lwaki bulijjo kkooti tesalawo nga bakyanoonya emikono? Okitegedde? Baali bamanyi emikono tegijja kuwera, basigale awo nti emikono gyaganya okuwera. Emikono bwe gyaweze, okitegedde, ne bayita mu kkooti zaabwe nti kati nno tubeewo kye tukolawo tulemese ebintu bino okugenda mu paalamenti okubiteesaako okuzuula amazima. Kyogera ababaka ba paalamenti bonna abasayininze tebakimanyi mbuno bayisa extra gratia mbu ensimbi z'okwewa abaaliko ba commissioner. Kyogera bonna basibu tebakimanyi ensimbi ezo zaayisibwa. Koti yeerooka eveera etulimbe buno zakyogera koti yeesinga okutunula mu Ansadi neraba ebyayisibwa n'ebitaayisibwa. Koti ayo ebadde erina okusalawo lwaki paalamenti teyeezuulira ddala. Kuba Ssekikubo okuva le baamala okuŋŋaanya emikono bawayo wa sipiika ateeka olunaku lw'okuwulira ensonga zino okutaganjula okulaba sente zino zaayisibwa ddi zaayisibwa zitya, sipiika aganya okuteekawo olunaku. Kati bakoze akabadi mbuno kkooti eyiseewo ekiragiro muno zaali ntuufu n'olwekyo bikomaawo. Lwaki temwagala bijje mu parliament mubiteeseeko ddirwe mwaziisa? Kale bwebanga kooti ntuufu nga sente zaayisibwa ntuufu ensimbi nga mugamba nti zaali zakuweebwa abaaliko bakamishona ne leader of opposition. Ntegedde kati lwaki baazikuwa sente nga wakabeera mu office emyezi 5 months ne mwewa sente nga already mukyali? Singa sente mwazeewa wano nga bamaze okugoba after 2.5 years nga mwazewera, it would have been a gone case. Ne sente mwazeewa 5 months nga muli mu office ne muzeegabira mbw abaaliko bakamishona. Awo mwaliko ba mwali muli bakamishona. Gundi tulina obwongo tutegeera. Kale bwekibanga kyali kyakuwa abaaliko bakamishona oba bakomishona ezazaake mwaziteekawa naye yazifuna nga ekyayisibwa mu parliament nti buli yaliko kamishona alina okufuna zaake ezize mwazimuwadde. Kwaliko akawaayiro bwe mwali muyisa sente ezo ze muli mu kwewaana nti mwaziisa mu mateeka nti oli bwe bali mugoba ku bwa kamishona tebali muwa sente ze. Kyaliho nti bali mugoba ku bwa kamishona bumenyi bwa mateeka tebali muwa sente ze. Bwebange by'ekkooti bituufu zaake kooti yayisa nti yagobebwa bukyamu ku kywa bwa kamishona kakati sente zisebo mwazimuwadde. Kamina yo tuyita namwe tuli bagezi tuli bajega. Bade bayisize ekintu tebaloza ndu bagenda kyantu kyabali adda tebali mugenda kukyusa. Ate nga Museveni buno yaziteeka mu budget buno ziteekebwe muziyisibwe. Museveni nga yaziteekamu naga no sene njagaziwa ba kamishona hamuloza tuli badongo. Gwekwata ku muli w'enguzi obukambe bwa Museveni kugeza okwate kwali enguzi ojja kulaba obukambe bwa Museveni gye busibuka nene bano baloza tuli baffe tuli badongo waze abakudongo waza. Mukulu Mathias ebale kwelira kantu mwebale kupanga kiboze kyammwe naye tekikuyisaawo papa Bannayuganda bagezi kubanga ne kooti ekyogedde mwebanga bituufu mwaziisa kooti bwegambye lwaki mwantu bafuna omusaala omunene abafuna zalawense abafuna amafuta abafuna emmotoka abasobola okufuna omusimbi omunene ate muba muddamu ne mwegabira sente. Kooti ekibuuziza bakigambye n'ogamba sijja kukyogerako kubanga zoza matters of a court ulira. But if you want to school omillo tola agamba somesa mateeka kuba gategana gatuyamba amateeka gatuyamba ye natural law n'ebyo byamu byokugeta amateeka in your favor twakye bituyamba bakulu tutegeera naffe. Uganda wetuuse omusajja alaba munyiga muteeka kusenge naye nakubira mukama banaya banyambi batist babeho kooti ekiyisa kiveewo bujo ngati badete bakisanga kyanonye emikono babadde mbongo bamanyi emikono tegijja kuwera bakoze buli kabali hola emikono tegiwera ne batwala babaka ne babajjawo ne batwale bwe ne bakola batya ngati bagala emikono giwere kati emikono bwe jaweze bwe papa basachi kubanga bayine naku 14 speaker kubanga atadde olunaku lwe debatingira kensonga eno ne bapika kooti tuyambe kaawo bambe tuyambe tusaasira omusajja agenda. Omusajja afya yali tuguze okusuula nuupu agenda bannange tugenda kuswala. Kooti n'ekiyisa mangunyo esobola okulemesa kino ekya paalamenti okudibatinga sente zino bazewa batera baziyisaawa. Lwetubanga twetaaga bwenkanya bwerufu paalamenti erina okwogera ku kintu kino kuba ebagambye mbu yaziyisa kati yeyo nnyini yechekinge yaziyisa etya zayitawo zita sente ezo paalamenti yennyini twagala yechekinge so si kooti kuchekinga twagala paalamenti yechekinge yo kennyini etubire sente zino yaziyisaawo etya era zaali kuweebwa muntu ku mbeera atya nga yakagenda mu office nga bamuwa nti ono yaliko commissioner tumuwe nga ate akyali for 5 months yakafuuka commissioner nga bamuwa nti ono akyali nga ate bamuwa nti baaliko nga ate zaake tebamuwa ye biri bitya awo tulina okuddamu biteesebeko omupala tutegeera amazima tewaliwo mutuyita bapapa abadde amanya ayisizaawo eggaali mbu kati nno abadde banjogerera abadde banyogerako bagenda kundaba bakati opposition tekyalina bakulembeze kuba babuukirira kino babuukira kiri tebalina gibiraga byonna byebabuukira tebina ekisabo ekyokuzuula Sente mwaze wambukyamu wambutuufu kitambudde olaba kiba Koti musobola okubaako kemuyisa kalemese parliament okuzuula amazima ku nsimbi ze mwewa so tuba tutambudde kale gwe mbuulira emyaka gy'omwaka 2 n'ekitundu kikyewaggusa wabeerako emyaka 2 n'ekitundu nga tewali kyokola nga mugegabanira ssente zammwe bw'olabanga emyaka giweddeko ng'oyagala sympathy mubaddemu bakulonde mubbe bulungi ne weesiba ku kyabasibe ne weesiba ku ekyo nekyagguka babakuwa be bawamba bakibalamu balina mbu tewali kigguka gusa kiriwa anatuyita mu badongo situli badongo mukulu matayasi tutegeera tetulabayo papa obadi bone Museveni mwalimu awusula nupu yebalemye tayari lozo owulidde na gavumenti sebo yamuwolereza mutwazi mu mateeka omubbi awolereza mubbi munne mutwazi mu mateeka kale kasatu bitegedde